Hello everyone, I am Tacet and I hope all of you are doing well. Today we are going to be messing with the new Mammoth that ended up coming out. He's going to be farming us quite a bit of gold this week as it gives us 400 gold in all Explore and PvP battles. Also, as you can see in the chat, a bunch of people are recruiting for their guild. So I should probably mention as well that we actually have 3 slots available right now. So if any of you are able to do the requirement of 1 million gold, 300 trophies, 1,500 steals, 30 Guild War battles every single week, and about 32k plus Guild War points, let me know. And we have 3 spots available. So definitely do not lack the spots. Can't wait till 27 out of 30 gets here. But anyways, let's go and get into the Mammoths. Probably going to go for the 3 trophy version and then just keep tweaking this into different ones. We'll start with this and then work around. Hello, Simple! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, right off the bat. Also, we will have a redeem code later. Also, we'll probably have Salty's redeem code as well, because I don't know if she started yet, but she will be streaming tonight. She said she starts at 8, which is exactly right now. So I'm not sure if she's starting on time or not. They're not doing a Q&A or anything, though. I believe Thursday is the day that they're doing Q&A. Well, Thursday my time. This time on Thursday is when they would be doing the Q&A stream. Okay, well, we got our true damage. Do we really even need to aim it on anything, though? I'd rather just go straight into our mana, so we'll throw that down. We do indeed land it. Perfect. Get it right back in again. That one could have been a bit better. We did get a magic buff on it, though. Did we get it on Draculus? No, the one that needs it the most is the one that does not get it. Unfortunate. And we don't have the purple either. Not going to be able to get that up. We do have the double poke, but that's not going to kill anything. No. I might still do it on first slot, though. And just let the cascade go down so we can skull poke it. So we'll do that. Unfortunately, it's not a physical plus a true damage. It's a armor reduction and a true damage. Somewhat similar to that of, oh, what's his name? Herald of Chaos. Because he does a stat reduction on top of a damage, whereas this is a armor reduction on top of a true damage. Okay, well, we have this guy up front. I wanted to poke him, so we'll go and throw skulls right here. Hopefully it will hit, and we do indeed get it, plus next turn. Very nice. Can we actually get a magic buff already? We'll move that over. Throw this onto green, I guess, since it's so populated. And there we go. There's our magic buff, finally. A little late, and not enough to actually kill either. We'll move that over. Try it on green again, since there's so many. Nice. And that is enough to wipe. And we have reached our objective. One shot the entire team, Draculus. Hello, Simple. Hello, War. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Ozzy. Hello, William. Hello, Nautical. Hello, Questor. And hello, Optic Panda. Welcome all. What was the bug? Which bug? There was a bug this morning for about the first hour where if you played one treasure hunt, it would give you the max capacity of, or not the max, but it would give you like 18,000 of the event gem for this week. But yeah, it only lasted, I believe, for the first hour when it came out. And I believe they reverted it completely for anyone who did trigger. It wasn't too many people. Probably only a few dozen, few hundred that actually had it happen to them. But yeah, there was a really, really weird glitch earlier. I believe Tesla, too, was out for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. But she's back now. She's all good. What happened to Shocktopus? I do not know. It was on the spoiler threads, but as I mentioned earlier, there was no absolute confirmation from the devs that it was indeed coming out. It was just on all those spoiler threads and everything. And they only have as accurate as we currently know. It's not always perfectly accurate. But yeah. I believe they're giving Shocktopus out later this week. If anyone's on the Salty Q&A, or not the Q&A stream, but if anyone's on Salty's stream right now, let me know if she does answer when the Shocktopus is coming. If she even gives an answer. What do we do? Do we go double Draculus? I think we will at this point. Actually, I don't know why I did this team against this particular team. It's actually not that good of a lineup, other than the fact that we can occasionally get it to hit HP, but how little that's going to happen isn't really going to help us. Also, that almost hurt us more than it even helped us. That's taking that, but we'll take that down. One more true damage by the time we get everything up. Should be good enough to just go and wipe out everything. We'll need him to hit first slot just a few more times, but should be good from there. Maybe we'll get the Mammoth. See if that thing can actually do anything. It's going to sigh on us. I don't believe we're going to be able to get it up due to him taking it immediately. So we'll take another... we'll take a skull, actually. We'll do that. And that will give us a little bit more. How much are we up to? 30? As long as that keeps up with the pace of famine, we should be fine. We gained too much armor there, though. And now we don't have enough to get hit by his explosion. That would be ideal, but I don't believe we will be able to get that at the moment. We'll just go take a brown. Try seeing if we can get the Mammoth up. One more, we'll do it. Oh, he already has famine? That's not good. I could take that out with a Mammoth cast, but it doesn't look like we'll get it up in time now. We barely have any mana, so I guess I'll let him poke me. Oh, double skull, very nice. And now we just go double browns, get the famine dead, and just go from there. Yeah, I believe this week I'm mainly just going to be doing 1 trophies with the Mammoth. There are a few teams we can kind of throw it on, but I don't really think it's going to be that worth it. That or just explore it all and try getting some trait stones I need. Either or is the game plan. How much true damage are we up to? 36. If he takes the skull, that'll be fine, because he'll take the skull and he'll take the explosion damage. So we'll get it both ways. Actually, let him take a skull. That's not what I meant to do, but oh well, that works out. And then we get that down. Unfortunately, Amnesia lives and gets the summon. We'll go throw the last little bit of mana we need, get our Herdmaster, boom, and good to go. Is Salty on Twitch? Yes. Infinity +2, I believe is their handle. I forget what it is off the top of my head exactly. Or Infinity Interactive? One of the two is their Twitch. Actually, let me go bring it up and mute it real quick. So, because she's showing one of the new troops that she meant to show last week, but she forgot to give it to herself. Let me go open that up. Let me see. Also, let me go post the link as well. That would be helpful. Here it is. Please mute. No, don't play an ad. Don't you dare. Mute. Aha, I won. The ad better not still do sound. Let me see. Let's do the sound. Good. It stayed muted. Sweet. But yeah, here's the link. Hopefully it will work. Let me see. Yeah, it is Infinity +2. Double check to see if that link works. Let me open a new tab. That better work. Yes, it does. It goes right to the thing. Wait, no. What? Unless you... What? Well, just copy-paste the link I just did, and it'll bring you to the correct location. I have no clue why clicking those links never work in that chat. That is really strange. But yeah, just copy-paste that link, and it goes right to it. Or just put Infinity +2 to the end of the URL of the standard Twitch thingy. Yeah, I'll keep that up. And if anyone else knows anything, let me know. Well, let's see. Let's go and... I guess we just take the green, let him skull poke us. Actually, he's going to get a lot of skull poke, even an extra turn right there if he would have gone for it. Which would not be good. But we'll just throw that down for now. Come on, Mammoth, go. I mean, not Mammoth, the Draculus. Speaking about Mammoth, there goes all of our browns, and now we don't have that to go use. We can go try double skull poking him. I think at this point that might just be the better way to go. That or just hope we get a red surge. Of course we don't. And we'll take that. Get a Draculus. He better not revive. Good job, please. Good. Yeah, there we go. No revive for you. Okay, let's go. Oh gosh, it keeps giving me revenge battles. Let me go see if I can go do easy 1 trophies with it real quick. Sure, there we go. Go bring out the 1 trophy farmer. This is actually going to be a really decent one for exploring with this week due to the bonus on all the beasts. So we have our 10% on everything, of course, or almost everything. Everything except the firebomb, which doesn't really need it because it's a mech. But yeah, we could throw this down if we really wanted to. And that's not the main thing I need, though. But we could just do that, right into Sunbird, boom, dead. Just repeat that for every possible one that's ridiculously low. And we get 400 extra gold on top of everything we're already getting. And I'm definitely going to be doing this quite a bit. Maybe not all on stream, but I do need to make sure I have a decent amount of gold going into the next week. Because on the 26th, we'll have to throw a lot of resources. And I do want to make sure we go and get the new commons all the way upgraded. We will also be able to finally upgrade our firebomb to max, which will also help us do things like we're doing right now. Because our firebomb, I believe, gets 3 additional damage when fully upgraded to Mythic, which we will be able to do when getting the other thing to Mythic as well. So we'll just throw this down. Hopefully it'll line correctly. I didn't bother even double checking. I was kind of just hoping they, like, yeah, it would go close enough. But just do that, throw down the Sunbird, and should be good, even if he gains all that stats. Not really going to make too big of a difference, given how low his stats actually are. And we are throwing gold every single repick, but with how quick it goes, it doesn't really matter that we're throwing a couple hundred gold at it every single time. Oh, that is really annoying when it's only 1 mana off every single time. Hit the Sunbird. And there we go. It's a pretty consistent wipe, or at least this late in the game. I know earlier on in the game, I won't be able to do it this consistently, but still goes pretty quick regardless. Can you have a quick look at your comment above? Oh, sorry, Ozzy, I didn't see it. Actually, I didn't even read most of the thingies. Let me see. Let's see. Any ideas help? I will be recruiting later tonight to try to help. Though at this point, this late into the day, most of the people have already found their guilds, or it's a lot of guilds kind of recruiting. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to find anyone. And if anyone's interested, we do still have the 3 slots, as I mentioned earlier. Sure, Stagley, just leave your invite code, and we do have the space. And if anyone else is interested, we still have the other 2 spots as well. And we're definitely need to fill those. So even if you can go just a little bit under the requirement, we'd still probably be able to take you, at least for a week or 2. But if you could do the full requirement, that would be even better, since we'd be able to keep you. Did Salty give out a code? She most likely will be. We'll be giving out a code too. Actually, since she'll probably be giving hers during later in her stream, let me go invite Stagley, and then let me go give out a redeem code, because we'll probably be getting another one from Salty giving out hers. So let me go get the invites, guild, invites, admin, invites, boom, and yes. And you have been invited. Welcome to the guild, or welcome back to the guild, I should say. Okay, and let me go give out the redeem code as well. I don't have the little interface to go put it up, but we could just copy paste it into chat as we always do. Let's see, what's our next one down the line? Sure, we'll go with this one. Most of them are pretty random, so it doesn't really matter too much which one I go for. And we'll just copy paste that, boom, save it, put it over here so I know I used it. And put that there, put that there, put that there, double check that it works, say that I'm not a robot, redeem, and we're good to go. Okay, so here you guys go. Here is the code for any that want to use it on PC and mobile. Here you go, boom and boom. There is the redeem code. Just use that on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Put in your invite code, which can be found underneath the options menu, whatever your game says. Put in the redeem code that we just put into chat, and you'll get the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And if Salty gives out one, we'll have another one to give out, and hers will probably have slightly more resources. Let me go use the 1 gold key, see what we get. And, useless. Useless! Though, you probably want to save your keys for later. I just always like to open them whenever I get them. Oh, let's not take that yet. Let me go back to the gold farming for a little bit. Okay, what do we have here? Firebomb. I don't think we have enough damage to kill. Also, really, 1 damage off again. That is a reoccurring theme. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I can't come on, go. I can't take a skull there. And I probably should have, actually. That would have been wipe. Oh, well. Can this double hit somehow? Well, not exactly, but that works. And there we go. But yeah, we still have 2 other slots if anyone is interested in the guild. Let me know. We do have relatively high requirements, but we can be a little bit more lenient, since we really do need to fill those slots. Throw the Sunbird, and down it goes. Well, this is going to be a ridiculously easy gold week. I think we're getting... I wasn't actually paying attention to gold at the end of the battle. I believe we're getting almost 2,000 gold per battle. And each battle's... actually, I don't even know how long. I should probably go time it. But it seems pretty quick. Seems like 1 every 30 seconds or so. Oops, I just went right past it again. Should I go against the firebombs? I guess... this is going to be a little weird using this team against firebombs, though. But we'll give it a shot. Firebombs versus firebombs. Who will win? Okay, will you do them down the line? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, that's actually a good thing, because now we can Sunbird him. Oh, they didn't die. He was supposed to, but oh well. Good enough. And there we go. Well, that worked. This is a little bit more than what we would... Wow! 3,310. I'm pretty sure that's quite a bit more than what we would normally get, though. Because that was a 3 trophy. Well, not a 3 trophy, but the higher battle there. What I need to do is see how much this one gives. Hello, Vlad! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Alright, move that, move that, move that. Move all the things. Move absolutely everything! And get the alignment. Boom. Get a poke. Any pokes? No free pokes. All of this board and no free pokes. What? Okay. Well, let me throw a sunbird then. And then let's get a second sunbird. Please cast. There we go. Yeah, we'll throw it again, I guess. There we go. Nice. And sunbird for the kill. And let me see how much this gold gives, because this is about the average that we'd be getting. Yeah, that's more like it. It's basically 2,200. So just slightly over 2,000 seems to be what it is. So we could basically just say 2,000, because by the time we keep repicking, that probably is 2,000 per battle. That's definitely not that bad, then. Though Explorer does seem to be quicker. Because assuming we do 2 in this, we would have to do 2 per minute for this to be worth it compared to Explorer. And then what would that be? 4,000 per minute, and 4,000 per minute times 60. That'd be the exact same rate pretty much as Explorer would be the, well, PvP would be. Except we'd also be getting slightly more resources, I guess. The only problem with PvP, though, is it's not as consistent of a win rate, whereas Explorer is. The win rate, or the rate of speed in which you keep consistently winning in Explorer is a lot more consistent than in PvP. Because you sometimes will get a slightly harder battle, or you'll get something that revives, or something really annoying on a PvP team. Whereas with an Explorer, you normally don't have to deal with that as much. You still do on occasion, but it's nowhere near as common as actual constructed teams. 2 HP. Luckily we have a Mammoth right there. See, we get to use him for something. Barely, but there he goes. Hello, Ben Brown. Also, yeah, if anyone else has any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. Is the Shocktopus in the drop pool yet? No, he is not. Well, for whatever reason, I know he was earlier. I forget if he is now. I believe he is in the show all. So if we go and type in Shock. Oh, no, I think they removed it. Oh, nope, I typed it in incorrectly. There it is, yep. It's not in the drop pool, but for whatever reason, it is here. It's, yeah, the Shocktopus. Destroy 8 gems of a chosen color. Deal true damage to each enemy of that color. We already saw that from earlier. The yellow-green, and all of his thingies. The armored, the water link, deep charge. I believe he's the only thing that has this 2 times to submerge. He might be the second. Though regardless, it's kind of irrelevant that he does 2 times to submerge, because barely anything is ever submerged. So, not really too much of a benefit there. But yep, that is what he will be. Merfolk Mech. Really interesting combination. I'm curious if he will be ran with Firebomb at all. Because Firebomb and Bombot are both mechs, which would be pretty funny to use all 3 of them together. I highly doubt that would actually be a thing. Oh, wait, never mind. Wait. Elemental? Oh, he's an elemental. Never mind. Well, Bombot's a mech. I actually thought that he was an elemental mech. Apparently not. I am wrong. Okay, let's go and move that over. Take our damage. And down it goes. Move that over, move that over. Get our explosions. And what else we need? I guess we just go for the poke. He's just gonna kill itself anyways, so have to wait it out. Actually, we could just take anything. Anything that passes our turn would be fine. Because the more we can get him casting on himself, the easier this will be. And down he goes, and easy. It destroys itself for free gold. Alright, let's go back into an actual PvP team and go clear this real quick. Let me go back to, I guess, Azura. Azura! Where'd you go? There she is. And let's go clear it real quick. Take that, take the blue, take the brown, take the red, take the yellow, and now we just need to get the full mana on something. How about a yellow surge? No, of course not. Wow, did we even surge a single one of them? Don't believe we did. Of course, now we do when we already had enough mana without a surge, but we'll go through an Azura here, see what we can do from there. Oh yeah, what's her name go over the troop yet? I want to see if she's using it. Oh, she is! She is using the new troop. It's a red-purple. I don't see what it does yet, though. I would need to wait till she does it slowly. We'll have to see. But we'll throw our Infernus, get that down. Skull Poke, Famine, everything else. We'll go and probably just... You know what? Do we have a brown? I'll go for the Skull Poke. Get that poke. Take the green. Famine, we can go throw onto either the Queen Mab or the Valkyrie at this point. Even though it has a lot more durability, I'm going for that just so it's not as annoying. And now we can just go for a yellow or a brown. Again, no surge. How ungrateful. No, just unfortunate. But we'll go for that. Get herself the Infernus, and down it goes easily. And we got ourselves a Skady into a Scion. Normally I don't see that too often, but it does get replaced. Yeah, Shocktopus isn't in the drop hole yet, as I mentioned. It's for whatever reason, the visual of it was within the game, but it's not actually within any drop hole. So don't bother opening for it. Even if it was in the drop hole right now, I'd still say don't open for it, even though it's not. But, because you'd want to wait until the New Kingdom to open up most of your stuff, so you can have a chance of all the new troops that are coming. There's 2 new legends coming among several other ones that are decent. Most of them are carrying the mechanic of, what's it called? A Fairy Fire as well, which does 50% more damage to inflicted enemies, or 50% more magic-based damage, I should say. So things like Infernus, Famine, anything like full AoE, stuff like that, would be pretty good synergized with it. Though, as you saw on Burn, all Impervious and all Fireproofs do have immune to Fairy Fire, though. It is actually in the game right now, or at least not the Shocktopus, but the Fairy Fire mechanic is in the game right now. But the only thing that really uses it are all the troops that do a random status effect, like Dragonet, and most of them aren't really that viable to use. Do we Famine? No, we don't need yet. We'll just go for that, get our Infernus, and 1 HP, and he cleansed. Wow, that is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But we'll go throw that down, get our explosion, and throw that right into the Infernus, and we'll be good to go. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Also, don't forget to use the redeem code, everyone. That right there. If you're on PC and mobile, go claim your free resources. We might have another one as well, because Salty is streaming right now, and we'll probably be getting hers. Because someone will most likely mention it from my chat, so we're gonna kind of just by default give it. Normally I don't try to give out other people's redeem codes when they do that, but yeah. Normally someone will just mention it, so at that point, might as well. It's gonna spread by word of mouth into global chat or somewhere else anyways. How do you people get so high on PvP rankings? As far as like the really top 100 people, that is mainly just from playing a lot and just having one really good solid team, or a couple of really good solid teams. It can be done particularly easily early on in the game as well. Really all you would need to do is go get yourself the Dragon Soul that's currently within the Soul Forge, get yourself 3 other dragons of almost any kind, and then boom, you're good to go get a lot of PvP rating, regardless of what your level is. Not sure if you actually have all the requirements to go get it at the moment. It does have a little bit of a requirement, but it is currently the best possible thing, and I will make sure to get it on my other account too. Haven't done a video for it for ages, but it's definitely something I'll need to do on it this week. But yeah, if you have the Soul Forge unlocked from doing Blighted Land, from doing Blighted Lands, and you've got it to level 9, this week a Dragon Soul is craftable. And for 800 diamonds, which you get from dungeons, 5,000 souls, and 4 celestials, both of which are really easy to obtain, you can get yourself a Dragon Soul, which is very, very, very strong. It explodes about 5 to 7-ish gems early on in the game, and then deals, its damage is always consistent though. It deals 8 damage plus a 3 times boost ratio per dragon on the team. Since it is a dragon, that means by default it hits at least 11 to all enemies for a total of 44 damage. And if you use it with a full dragon team, it will be 20 damage per enemy. for a total of 80 damage per cast. Not to mention it generates a good majority of its mana back every single time. So you basically just get to keep spamming 20 damage to all enemies constantly. And if that wasn't enough, you also gain souls on top of that. And casting him 3 times would give you the max capacity of souls for a given battle. So yeah, quite a bit. Definitely really good to go and get if you happen to be able to get it. I believe my other account is really close to it. Surprisingly, I think the only thing I might be missing is the diamonds. I know for sure I'm still missing the leveling, but that doesn't take too long. I could probably grind that out in like 2 or 3 hours if I was to go and do it. Shouldn't take too long to go and get that last little bit. Is the code no good already? Make sure you copy paste it without the space too. Sometimes there's an extra space. But that could happen. If so, wow, that died quick. We only had it up for like 10 minutes. Hello, Boise. Welcome. You just got a Famine and Ketris. Nice. Famine's really good. Ketris, he's a little bit more situational. I do like using him on occasion, though. Let's see. What banner do you recommend running for Scion, Ragnagord, Famine, Spirit Fox? Brown-red. Almost every almost every Ragnagord team you ever run runs with brown-red. Very, very rarely would you ever run a different banner. What do we need here? This is not that good. We only have 3 blues on the board. I was still going to go for it, though, because I need the stat reduction. We have Famine now, at least. And good, he doesn't really get to do anything. We're not frozen on green, so we can go for the top green. We can't go for the brown, however. Nor is there any way for me to move it or do anything with it, so we'll take that. And I guess we'll go and just Famine something. How about the Kraken, since it's the most annoying? That better die to burn. And if not, hopefully we'll get the extra turn very soon after. Get our mana's up. Get an Azura. You've got to be kidding me. Well, hopefully we get lucky here. There we go. Perfect. Infernus. And down it goes. What do we need? I guess we'll go for an explosion into the final blow. And that's match. You got another Famine today? Unfortunately, no teams run with double Famine anymore. Ever since they got rid of Jinx from Famine, it is never viable to use more than one on a team. There's very few Mythics that you ever really need more than one of. Farish Ra is about one of the only few, really. A good majority of them, with how they have tweaked them already, are nearly unusable with multiple. Actually, let me go over that real quick. I'm kind of curious what all the Mythics are that are good with multiple. Obviously, Farish Ra, that goes without saying. Double Plague at one point was pretty funny, but I don't really believe it's that viable anymore. Most people just put a double Humility with it instead. Aw, he got the Drain right in time. We'll take a yellow. Oh, we got the Surge, but I forgot we don't have a +1 on it. I put my +1 on Azura on this team. Backfired. Okay, we'll go with our explosions. Hopefully we'll get the last little bit of damage, or the last little bit of mana, either or. There we go, perfect. And should be good to go. Take a Skull Poke. Do we worry about his Famine? Out of safety's sake, I think the answer is yes. So we'll go kill that out, and now we just auto-win, since he has no way of really killing us. And down he goes. Let me go check that real quick. So Mythics that are worth having multiple copies of. It is a very, very short list. Let me see. Where is base rarity? Base rarity. So there is... Queen Aurora used to be before they nerfed her trait unintentionally. Wow, there are very few. Let's see. Farish Ra. And is that it? Really? Honestly, it might just be Farish Ra. Actually, there is a second one. Though I don't know how good it is because I've never gotten to do it because I only have one. Double Scorpius, under some circumstances, may actually be decent. Normally what people will do is just go Scorpius plus Bard hero class and do it that way. But yeah, double Scorpius. There probably are a couple situations where that would be decent. I don't know how decent because I have never gotten the chance to use it. Pretty sure it's not too over the top. It's not really worth going out of your way for, obviously. But that's the only other one. Yeah, so basically Farish Ra is the only Mythic you really need multiple of. Every other one is... yeah, doesn't really need it. Maybe Wolf Garrick too. Triple Wolf Garrick is pretty funny. Double Wolf Garrick's also pretty funny. The reason is that you gain a bunch of attack and magic, which are the 2 offensive stats, and it makes it a lot easier to get Devours with them. I actually have 4 of them. We have done 4 of him before. It is a pretty weird team, that is to say the least. Just for fun, let me go just for fun. Let's go bring this back again. 4 Wolf Garrix, because we can. Oh, not against that. Oh, you know what? That actually doesn't matter. He can't devour us. So we have 4 Imperviouses. There we go. Come on, Great Maul, try us. Though probably not the best idea with the current banner we have. But oh well. We'll see what happens. Also, it doesn't help that he's mercing away our colors. Well, let's go poke him. I believe that will be into a devour range. Yes, it is. So now we just need to get full mana, go kill him, and go from there. You have to take the red so he doesn't Shegra, or at least doesn't Shegra as well. Oh, that'd be amazing if this hits Shegra. Wow, how perfect is that? This team isn't viable, even though it looks like it's being viable right now. Just getting really lucky. But yeah, this is what 4 Wolf Garrix look like. Obviously, you would never realistically use this ever. Could you imagine if this became meta? Let's start running this on... hey, we needed something for our green day. Let's go use this. No, this would absolutely get destroyed in Guild Wars due to the higher stats that exist there. But all we need now is a skull poke into... oh, he even gives it to us. Into our cast. Oh, we won't have enough. I damaged him too much. That's bad. How do we play this then? I guess we'll smooth that over. And what do we have left? Do we not have any skull pokes? Apparently not. So we'll go get more mana. And he gets another mercy. We'll go take away its mana, get our own. And we get 1 skull. That's all we really need. Here, have a poke. And 1 skull will kill it. Here, have another poke, because why not? And there we go. Skipping turn. And yeah, that's 4 Wolf Garrix. This team might actually be decent, not with 4 obviously, but with 2 of them, when another good war gear gets added to the game, like a mana generating war gear that has 1 color that doesn't conflict with Wolf Garrix, might actually be pretty decent. Also, a lot of people consider this mythic to be pretty weak. He's actually not that bad. He's definitely not that bad. It just, using him is ridiculously hard, and fighting him on defend is super ultra ridiculously weak. Like, if you ever see a Wolf Garrix on the opposing defend team, it's pretty much an auto win. But when you have it, it's a little bit different, which might be another reason why a lot of people consider him pretty weak. Because he's weak on defend, but not as weak using him. The biggest downside he normally has is his damage is so ridiculously low if he doesn't get a kill. He basically has a 1-to-1 ratio on the amount of damage he does relative to his amount of mana cost, which is horrifically bad. But when he gets to Devour, it becomes all worth it. And then he gets a lot of stats, and he has Impervious too, so he can't be devoured or anything like that. So it works out nicely. But it is very situational, and there's not enough war gears to really work with him to become viable, other than himself. He works really well with himself, as you can see, but there's no other war gears other than maybe Finnair that he works decently with. Once they add a mana generating war gear, that will change things quite a bit. Any good early game Green Day defend teams? I'm trying to think of an anti-green troop that gets used in early game. Let's see. Why can I not think of any? Probably because none of them are viable. I'm trying to think of the opposite of that too. What would people even be running on early game Green Days? Probably extra turn spam. So if you have a Borealis or a Queen Mab fully traded or something, that could be pretty decent on a green defense team. Because Green Day normally is the looping day. Which is one of the reasons why I don't like using Web Spinner or Yasmin, even though it's a really strong combo. A lot of people set up their teams for anti-extra turn spam. So just setting your team up like that might be fine. So something like a Queen Mab or an Ice Golem or Borealis, whatever you happen to have. And then just build the rest around that based on what you currently have. I wouldn't put anything too huge on your Green Day. Just make sure you have a extra turn disabler. Okay, we'll throw the Famine down, get the damage source out. Oh, never mind. It didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting it to. And we'll Scourgoltha into the Infernus kill. That should kill. As long as one of them hits that, it does. Okay, never mind. That didn't do as much damage, but Bulls die to that. And down it goes. Savage Hunter? Does that do triple to green? I would assume so. I know one of the hunters does. There's one for yellow, one for green, and one for something else. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Knoll that does it to brown, the Savage Hunter that does it to green, and there was one other one. I forget what it was called, but it does it to one other color. I think it was yellow? Let me see. What kingdom would that be under? If it would help if I click kingdoms. I believe it's under Wild Plains. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Wild Fang. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, there's triple to yellow. There's triple to green. And there's triple to brown. All three of those hit really, really, really high. And of the three, I believe the Wild Fang is the highest, yeah. Not only does he have fast trait, but he also has the, assuming you have it fully upgraded, he has the highest hit of the three. Mainly because he's the highest rarity. Wild Fang is epic. Savage Hunter is rare. And Knoll, I believe, is also rare. Claim our rewards. I kind of hate that they put them there. I don't know how I feel about that. It just feels a little weird that it's you have to keep clicking over there and then claiming them. I think it's mainly because I like to do them one by one. I really should just keep clicking claim all on them, I think, is my biggest issue. I always like to do that just because I feel paranoid that if I click all or claim all, that it might not give me one of my rewards. I also just like seeing it one by one. But anyways, let's go take our last little bit of Azura mana. Never mind, we can't even take it. How do we do this then? I don't want to take anything that's going to give him too much value if he scions us. Oh, that is exactly the opposite of what I wanted, but oh well. If I take this red into a brown, can he skull us? I believe the answer to that is yes. Which means no, we don't take it. Oh, but if I take it... Really? If I take the skull to prevent him from taking a skull, he still gets a skull. Go figure. Ooh. No. I'll still do it too. Yeah, there's no way I can make him not skull me. I don't believe there is. Yeah, if I take the brown down, he gets it. If I take the skull over, he still gets it because the yellow drops. And if I take this over, I believe he still gets it. Let me double check where everything's going. It's going to be 4 lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's going to be a skull pair there. Yeah, there's no way out of this, so we'll just take a skull, I guess. And there it goes to full mana. Not much we could really do about that. I guess we take a blue. Or brown. Problem is we don't have the mana for it. Maybe we can find an Azura off the top on our next turn. Or right there, that works too. Oh, it didn't surge! But we got our purples there for free. So at least that comes back a little. Nice, and we get to recast Azura. Finally get Infernus go. Wait, how did Infernus not get full mana there? He only got 1 mana from that explosion. Skull's not enough damage, so we have to hope for an extra turn. That is not an extra turn. Oh, he went for Spirit Fox instead. That is very convenient, because now we can just poke him with a skull and then he goes down. Oh, can we Gorgolfa him? How many skulls are on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We would have to do at least 12 damage, maybe 15. Got it. Didn't even need the burn. And we extra turned it. Very nice. Out of safety's sake, I think we famine here after I take that. Now we famine, get rid of the drainer, and a smash after we do like 1 little poke afterwards. Move that down, get our little bit of damage down, and 1 skull will do it, or pretty much. Oh, don't use summon. Don't undo that. We'll throw the Infernus at it. Oh, we actually had some board, but oh well. Move that over, get another cast, and that will almost be dead. And now we can famine it next turn. Or not, that won't be enough. 23, no that will. So we'll just take the skull and down it goes. Why must you make us choose between you and Salty? Salty's code. Oh, it's not my choice on when she streams. They were doing it an hour earlier before, but then they shifted it to the exact same time as me. So unfortunately, I can't really change that. Oh no, I guess we could start doing it later. But we've kind of always been doing it at 8 p.m. But then she started to also do it at 8 p.m. And it's like, oh. But they only really stream like once a week, maybe like twice a week. Like this week, they're streaming twice. They'll be streaming it today, actually literally right now, as well as on Thursday. They're doing the Q&A stream. For something like the Q&A stream, I'll make sure to not stream at the same time. But normally when Salty's just messing around with stuff, I just do it on my normal time. But yeah, let's go, I guess, use that then. Everyone, go use this code. It is Salty's better code. So let's go see what that one gives. Let's see. Where is the location for this? Oh, I forgot to go post the link. Let me go do that. Might as well. Get that, copy that, post that there. But yeah, there you guys go. If you're on the Steam PC or mobile version, you can go claim that at gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. And let's go put all in all of our things. The invite code can be found underneath your settings. And right over your game says right there, the redeem code is what we just posted. And then just say that you're not a robot, unless you are a robot. And redeem. There we go, successful. Let's see. This is probably going to be the triple trait stone one again. Mail, redeem code. Yep, it's exactly what it is. 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,000 gold, and 3 of every single minor trait stone. So it gives 500 less gold, no treasure maps, but it gives you 3 of every trait stone, or every minor trait stone. Yeah, that is quite a bit better than a normal code. Also, thank you, Cold Fear, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Anyways, there's that code. Let's go use the gem key again, see what we get from this one. Anything good? Oh, well, Shadow Blade. I don't know. He's a bit of a weird troop. He's one that, under the right circumstances of different troops being added to the game, could become ridiculously, insanely overpowered. But at the current moment in time, he's kind of average. He deals true damage to an enemy, random enemy, and if there are 13 or more purple gems on the board, he gains all of the mana back. So basically, if there's 13 or more purple on the board, he gets to cast every single turn with true damage onto a completely random enemy. One thing I tried doing with this is you basically just use a purple spammer, like that new brown-yellow that came out a couple of months ago. That one Daemon that converts to purple and then summons 2 Quasits. I forget her name off the top of my head. She's from Blighted Lands. But you get that down. You use a sacrifice. You kill one of the Quasits. Actually, let me go use it. Might as well. Instead of just explaining it, let me go use it. Let's see. PvP. Oh, maybe not against a famine. Sure, we'll go with that. Let's see. Suggested teams. Even though it wasn't really suggested. This is just the default put things in. Let me go type in Quasit because I'll bring her up. Arenas is her name. So Arenas. Shadow Blade. That is not Shadow Blade. Oh, what's his name? Shadow. There he is. Yeah, Shadow Blade. It is Shadow Blade, but it's one word. I always get confused because her is Shadow Blades, but this is Shadow Blade as his name, as one word. But hers is 2 words. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, Shadow Blade. What else are we missing? Sacrifice. And do we put it in first slot? I guess so. Why not? And anything in the last slot. So how about a firebomb? No, actually, you know what? Let's give it more stats immediately. Maybe a, yeah, because we're going to just kill it out. Wait, is there any way to get quicker mana? I guess I could go firebomb. It would give us stats immediately. You know what? I'll just go firebomb, I guess. I was going to go, the little eye that gives +5 to all purples. So that it would start them with more stats. But I can just get more stats by simply killing out firebomb, and then we get 2 attack and magic on everything, plus some mana. As far as our banner, similar to a Gurgolfa, I'm pretty sure we're just going to go brown-yellow. The other choice here could be to go double purple. But once we get it going, we're not really going to need the purple as much, as far as taking them from the board. With that being said, let me actually go move that by 1, just so we can get the Quasit spam to keep summoning after. Though it is pretty squishy putting a sacrifice up front like that. Probably not the best idea fighting Corvash. We'll have to maybe try this again. But we'll see what happens. We'll have to see. Let's see. Oh, hello, the Metal Gamer. What would be a good weapon for an all-dragon team? Either Dawnbringer, but if you don't have Dawnbringer, basically any of the full AoE weapons that covers the gap within your team. Oh, I just made a mistake. I just realized something. I can't use Firebomb, because if we get a really quick sacrifice like that, I have nothing to target at. Fail. Super fail. Because now we are forced to have to get our mana. So we'll throw that down. I guess it's not too big a deal, but still. We'll get our summon. It goes all the way to full, so that's not really that relevant. We'll throw this onto the yellow. Oh, you know what this would work really good with? I probably should have put there. Though we'd have to change our hero class, and I wouldn't want to do that for it. But, Death Knight hero class would be pretty nice in the last slot here. That'd be a really big investment to have to put in to make it work, though. Also, us being frozen is not that helpful. Though, there we go on the double purple unfreeze. Perfect. And then just go sacrifice that out again. We're frozen on her. I'm still going to go for a color, though. Probably on brown. There we go. We lose our turn, though, unfortunately. And now we're up to 49 true damage. The only problem is he has Corvash. Can we get this to hit? I need so much luck right now. Let's see. We're not frozen on any of that, so we'll move that over real quick. We are frozen on yellow, so I can't take that. We are frozen on purple as well. I need this to hit Corvash or we lose. And we lost. Oh, wait. He didn't go for a thing. Okay. Please hit Corvash. Ah, there we go. Except there wasn't enough purple that time. No! We lost the main thing we need to keep the team alive. Okay. Well, as you can see, this is why it doesn't get used. But the concept of it's pretty cool. Being able to just go and spam all the damages down. Oh, I probably shouldn't have moved that much purple. I could have kept a little bit more purple with my movement. But let's go take a random color. I need one more purple to fall to the board. That is not another purple. We're going to have to hold. Oh, wait, or do I cast? No, I won't die yet. Barely. Very barely will we not die to that. Do I take a blue? This doesn't really matter too much. Oh, is that the final move on the board? No, not yet. He took away my purple. Yeah, it's over. It's over. No more purples are coming to the board. Come on, all we need is just a double cast and we get it. Oh, we got it. Oh, but it has to hit Valkyrie. Oh, no, it doesn't have to hit Valkyrie. There we go. Smash. 2 HP Shadowblade. Let's go try that again. Let's not do Firebomb. Let's actually do the eye like I was going to do earlier. Sure, we'll throw it. Oh, not a Corvash. Why? Why? Not a... why so many annoying teams? Can we get something that's not ridiculously annoying? That is also ridiculously... Hey, that's my defend team for, what day do I run that for my defend? I actually don't remember now, but I run that on one of my defend teams. It's kind of funny. Anyways, let me go and change this into the eye, whatever it's called. The N? No, not the N. The... I know it starts with N. Oh, it's Mismer. It's Mismer. Never mind, I'm wrong. Right, Mismer? Where are you? There it is, Mismer. Aha! Okay, let's try this again. Just for fun. Oh yes, that is the green day. Oh yeah, because the green slime to counter out the greens. Yes, that does make sense. That would be why it's on the green day. Go get rid of the... Actually, green would be a pretty good way color to convert out, just to make sure he doesn't get it with the convert. Okay, this time around, it looks like we'll be getting exactly what we need. Oh, we could even get a purple storm if we want. I'm tempted. I am very tempted. Alright, let's go get a purple storm. Oh, too bad there wasn't 13 or more. We could actually get the triple damage as well. But yeah, let's go get the purple storm. We'll throw this on just first slot, just to get some damage, so it'll hopefully die to something soon. We'll go throw this out on yellow or brown, in this case yellow, since it's much more populated. Unfortunately, we're just feeding him a little bit there, but not much I can do about it missing. Nothing to full mana, but we can get her. Oh, it didn't surge. Oh, there we go, though. We got the Cascade. Nice. And now we just get the summon and just keep repeating the cycle. What do I need to get rid of? I guess blue. Whatever I do, I need to make sure it puts more mana onto the board and it takes away, and I believe that will. Move that down. Yeah, it looks pretty decent right here. Get a sacrifice going, throw this onto yellow, and should almost have enough damage now to start going through what this is supposed to do. Yep, there we go. And this is the whole premise of what's supposed... Oh, no! We're going to remove too much purple. I need one to drop. Good, perfect. Okay, so this is what it's supposed to do. You just keep casting it over and over, and... Oh, he took away a purple. And over again, until you just wipe out the entire enemy team by constantly getting your mana up instantly every time. But yeah, that's the whole premise of it. It's really, really, really ridiculously annoying to set up, but that is the whole premise behind a Shadow Blade. It's too unviable to use, but maybe something will come into the game eventually that will make this team work. Arenas was the closest thing that made it possible, but still doesn't really work completely yet. But maybe in the future, at some point. He has a lot of potential. Okay, anyways, back to the Azura. And if I missed any other questions or you guys have anything else, let me know, and we'll definitely go and answer them. Also, if any of you are interested in joining my guilds, we do have 2 slots available, I believe, still. So, let me know, and we can get you in. Requirements are, or the basic requirements are just to be able to do decent in bracket 1 and 2 Guild Wars, as well as 1 million gold and 300 trophies per week. Pretty standard late game requirements for any guilds. What do we throw here? Do we have a famine? Yeah, we'll have a famine. We'll go and throw it on Shegra. And now they both should die. Perfect. And there's just an Azura into the Infernus. And that will almost be match as well. Ooh, do we have to famine that? I think I will, just so he doesn't get something weird. Or she doesn't. And that's match. No, it revived! Luckily we still get all the cascades and everything. Attack reduction, not really that useful, but oh well. He's just gonna revive again anyways. Let's see, will he revive? No, okay, finally. Also, hello Marcelo, hello Sea Dog. Oh, let's see, you took your advice and ran Mercy with your Gorgoltha Azura Draculus team, and it was pretty good. Crafted the Dragon Soul today, and now you use Gorgoltha Dragon Soul Draculus Alkalites, and it's fantastic. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice too. Personally, I don't really use the Alkalite that much because it's a pretty low amount of gem spawn ever since they nerfed him from ages ago. But yeah, he does give 50% extra souls, which is the main benefit, of course, from having him. Personally, I would run Fair Shra there, but I'm pretty sure you might not have that as a option. Let's see. Oh, what's the fastest way to obtain Arcane Swamps? Isn't Arcane Swamps green-blue? If it's green-blue, the easiest way to do that would just be going to Magrim Woods with some kind of Firebomb Sunbird team and spamming that out like crazy. That would be basically one of the only few options. Actually, I think that's the only option you really have of farming them. I don't recall any other kingdom having that banner type. Maybe one other one, but I'm pretty sure Magrim Woods would be easier regardless. Most of the things there are pretty weak. Oh, he stole all my mana! I was about to cast Gorgolfa. I didn't see he got the random drain there. Oh, that's not good. Well, we'll just move that down, I guess. Take the Skull Poke. Didn't get any cascades from it. Take another Skull Poke. One more will kill it. And no, we'll go take the purple over. Get her browns. Not gonna try for the drop there, I don't believe. What I need is Azura. He has Gorgolfa. And we didn't get any important mana up, though neither did he, at least. There we go, we got Famine, it's over. Oh, nope. Nope, Famine versus Famine, his Famine wins. Well, it's still not over yet, but that is quite devastating that he got his off that extra turn. Let's see. He has a Gorgolfa too. He has a really huge lead now. Let me just go straight into him. I need a purple. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I didn't surge though. Looks pretty bad. Oh, there we go. No, nice. Get some damage down. Not enough to really do anything though. And he has another Famine. And he got an extra turn off it again. And he has Infernus. Still not over, though it is pretty close to that point. I would have to get Famine up. Like, right now. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, he'll survive this. Barely. Very, very barely. And now he has Gorgolfa, which should kill us. Or, well, the follow-up will kill us. We get double brown here. That's not too helpful given that he's blocking us, but not really too many other things to take. Oh, and he got so much mana there. At least he has his magic reduced, if nothing else, but... that's not enough to kill anything. No, 26 damage is not enough to get a kill. Really wish he had a higher base damage. The Ancient Horror. Oh, it's still not... Oh, yeah, it is. If he casts Infernus, it will be. Maybe he'll be dumb enough and cast Gorgolfa. That'd be great. That'd be our last chance. We'd have to get Famine before he casts. We'll take blue down and hope for Cascade. Oh, you know what? Let's take this and hope for something weird to happen. Nope. And down it goes. No! Well, that will happen when Famines us first. Some input on your team. Gorgoltha, Azura, Christina, and you're looking for a 4th slot. Do you have Dragon Soul? You can just run Dragon Soul and run the... you'd have 3 mana options. Actually 4, because technically Christinex is 1 as well. But you can just run it with a Dragon Soul then. It's even craftable this week. So most people should have it at this point. Or a good majority, if you have the resources for it. Gorgoltha... Azura, Dragon Soul. Actually, I'll probably move this a little bit in order. And the Christinex. Move that like that. Use the Dragon Soul as a backline tank in this case. And I don't normally use him as a backline tank, but he can be used for that since he has a 25% chance to revive if you have him traded. He, of course, doesn't have immune to Impervious. I mean, immune to Devour, but still. Nothing on this team does. And that is every color, right? Yes, that should be. That is indeed every color. And we just go with the blue-purple or brown-yellow, either or. Either Rush Gorgoltha or Rush Azura. Normally I go Rush Azura in case they have a Scion, so that we could just do it this way and get the Azura up quickly and go from there. Azura also 2 turns a little bit easier just because she has the 1 lower mana cost. I was hoping to get a Cascade off the 2 chances. We didn't get it off with a single one, and now he's starting to get Goblin Team rolling, which is obviously not good. That could be countered if we had a Queen Mab instead of a Azura. But in this case, yeah, that's that. Well then, that happened. Well, apparently, even though we didn't set our banner for it, we got Dragon Soul first. That will get a Azura up, and then we'll go from there. And we'll get that down. Their stat reductions. Hopefully we'll get some alignment here. I'll take that down first. Take us on some yellows, get our damage, get some Dragon Soul. Yeah, I'll Dragon Soul instead of Azura. There's not really enough blues to go for it yet. And Christinex, get that in pretty much every time we get it up. Try for, I guess, an extra turn off the reds that fall from the top. Oh, never mind. We can, oh no, that's not. Oh, that is. We take the extra turn right there off the greens. And now would be an okay time to do Azura. Get another Christinex up. Or ideally that would be full mana. No, it's not. You block too much, but we'll throw the Dragon Soul down. And then 1 Christinex into the kill. And it doesn't even matter what we really hit it at, and down it goes. Yeah, it's not too bad. Pretty much anything can be run with Gorgoltha, Christinex, Dragon Soul though. As a supporting troop. You can also just put the Mammoth on it if you really wanted to too. Just run it like... actually, you would have to change the banner though, if we were going to go run it like this. But we could just go run the Gorgoltha, run it with the Mammoth, and then boom, we just got ourselves a gold farming team now. And we'll throw that in there. Boop. One of my favorite triple combos. I haven't showed it for a while, but that's still a pretty common one, I would assume. Hasn't really gotten any weaker. It's just there's been more options that have become available, so it hasn't been used as much. But ever since like World Breaker and stuff, I feel like this team started to get used a lot less. Though of course it works decently with the Dragon Hero class, but Dragon Soul doesn't really gain much of a benefit from having Dragon Hero class on it compared to what some dragons gain as a benefit, because he only gets more explosions and at a very bad ratio as well. It's not like a 1-to-1 or anything. What do we have here? I guess we'll take the yellow, try getting the Cascade, and, well, we kind of missed most of that, but he just gives us that, so it works out. Take the red, throw the Dragon Soul, and then we get his Christinex into, hopefully, full mana. Yes, we can. We can do that on red into the purple. That also recrystallizes itself after casting, since it loses it every single time it casts. And we have a Mammoth that we can go throw, if we so choose, though it doesn't have enough damage to actually kill anything, so we shall not. And we'll just get this down. What do we need to get rid of? Is there any way we could take a skull from it? I don't believe we can, so we'll just throw some browns, get a purple down there, somehow got an extra turn off the top, and have a poke, and down it goes. We could have Mammoth it, but oh well. Anything will kill it. And down it goes. Yeah, it's craftable right now. If you have the diamonds, I would definitely advise doing so. Dragon Soul is absolutely amazing. But yeah, he's in the Soul Forge right now. If you have level 9 Soul Forge and 800 diamonds... Oops, oh, that reminds me, though. I need to go do dungeons. But, yeah, if you have level 9 Soul Forge and 800 diamonds, you have a Dragon Soul. He's just sitting right there. It's basically the only legend in the entire game that is worth crafting. For the most part, you'd want to save it for Mythics. But in the case of Dragon Soul, due to how valuable it is, due to its soul gains, its damage output, and just everything related to it, it's definitely a really nice pickup. And I'll probably be getting it on Wednesday or Thursday on my other account too, and we'll probably do a little video thingy for it, because it is really noteworthy to craft a Dragon Soul for early game. It's super, super potent, since it can hit 20 damage to all enemies, regardless of what your stats are, which obviously is a really high number. Even in late game, that's still a pretty decent amount of damage. Anyways, let me go run through my dungeons real quick. Speaking about diamonds, let me go and claim all of my diamonds and jewels for today. Where's our quick team? Quick team, come out. Where are you? This is why I need you at the top. Quick Explorer. I actually do have a Quick Explorer set up here, don't I? I have the really old one set up. I should probably just overwrite that and get rid of it. I basically never use it anymore because I always keep my hero as a dragon now instead of the mech. The team is still good that I have set up there, but ever since Firebombs came into the game, it has been a little bit less needed than in the past. Also, I have no clue why I took all those extra turns. That was pretty irrelevant. They weren't even related to the colors I needed. But there we go. Throw one little wipe, and down it goes. Let's go to the other two, and we'll be good to go. Let's see. Not even Gorgolfa? The biggest issue with Gorgolfa is it's normally only extremely good if you can fully trade it. And just because you can craft it doesn't necessarily mean you have the time to go out of your way to go fully trade it. Whereas with a Dragon Soul, you don't need it traded at all for it to be fully viable. Whereas a Gorgolfa, to get the full potential out of it, you would have to fully trade it, which costs 16 mountain trait stones, the brown yellow ones, which is quite a bit of them, among a few other resources, like 10 of both the runics of brown and yellow, and a few other like minor trait stones and such. But the main ones that the most expensive is the arcanes. And a lot of people wouldn't have that. We'll throw that down. Yeah, Dragon Soul doesn't need any traits. Once you get it, it's completely viable. The traits just help it survive a little bit more, which isn't this... all of its damage that it has, it gets from the second you obtain it. Okay, I can't take any of that extra turn, so we'll just throw that down. He'll get a bunch, but I can't really help that. And down it goes. There we go, dungeon's complete. And claim our resources. And there we go. Speaking about diamonds, how many diamonds do we even have these days? We are up to 8,350 diamonds. Let me go convert those. And now it's that many. 8,350 diamonds. Not too bad. That's 2 mythics and almost a legend, though I really have no need to really do legends for the most part. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using it on. I wasted some of them on a fair Shroud because I wanted 4 for no reason. But, I don't know what I'll use the other ones on because I normally get almost every mythic the second it comes out. So, actually, I have on every single mythic so far. There has yet to be one mythic I haven't gotten on the first day it came out, pretty much. I think even all the way back then, even when mythics first came out, I was still getting them on the first day. That hasn't really changed at all. So, yeah, I don't really need to craft mythics at all, unless I like need a second copy of one, if there's ever a mythic that comes out that becomes viable too. There are a few legends that would be useful to go and get fully upgraded. I do have several that aren't. I want to wait till Kingdoms get closer to 10 stars before I start using diamonds to max them though, or else I'm just going to be wasting diamonds because I'll be able to get them up naturally through key openings over the next several months. What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for show owned under, I guess, rarity? Yeah, it would be under rarity. And then we'll just go down this way. The extremely slow scrolling of slow scrollingness. They did say that they were going to do something to fix this, or at least for console. I assume they meant for PC as well, because this is so ridiculously slow. Unless you guys know of a quicker method than just scrolling. I believe this is the quickest method on PC Mobile, though. Let me see, what few legends do I not have up? Autumn Imp, but I'll get that next autumn, most likely. King Highforge, that would actually be really useful to have mythicked, though I don't know if I'd actually want to waste it. Skyla, she's actually craftable this week, though I never use her, so I wouldn't really need it. And also Soul Zara, but she's relatively new, so... Yeah, and those are the only ones. Those are the only 3? Yeah, or 4, technically. Those are the only... Oh, and 5, King Salinas. So 5 legends that I don't have Mythic yet. But none of them are too consequential that I would need it. The only one that it slightly is Highforge, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm actually, probably when a new kingdom comes out, we're most likely going to get enough Highforges to have them to Mythic. Or at least that is the ideal situation that will happen. How do I have so many diamonds? I've just been accumulating them. We've been doing the pack, the 50 gem pack every single time. I also, when it first came out, paid $30 into some of the $5 packs. Though I stopped doing that. I mainly just did that initially so I could get the videos out a bit quicker. But, yeah, all of them are just from doing this basically every day. I think I've only missed 6 or 7 days of doing this. Every other day since the day it came out, I've been doing the 50 gem thingy combined with doing all of them. And I haven't missed a single diamond day, I don't believe. Maybe 1. But that's the day you get the most of them, is on diamond day. You get, I believe it's 50 and 80. 50 from the battles and 80 from... Or no, or is it 70-80? I actually forget off the top of my head. I believe it's 70-80. 70 from all of the battles, and then 80 from the playing 50 gems into it. What's the fastest way to get gems? Gems are a pretty slow accumulated resource these days due to how they've made recent changes to guilds. But the main ways that you get it is just from doing all of your tasks at the beginning of the week in a guild. The first 12 within all of them is the main initial way that you get them. So the... these tasks, right here. Normally you would have 6 different categories here, and getting all of these done is the best way. The blue one is where you get all the gems from, but just all of them in general is still good, because getting something like, let's say, glory keys and gem keys, while these aren't necessarily, and event keys and other stuff, while these aren't necessarily you gaining gems, it technically is in a way, because it's less gems that you would have to spend on those keys if you happen to be needing them. So if you like needed gem keys to go get a drop for whatever reason, or event keys to try to get some kind of legend, then you wouldn't, if you already have the keys, you wouldn't need to then spend gems. So in a way, that does save it for you. But yeah, getting all of the tasks done every single week, being in a guild that's capable of doing that, is definitely one of a really easy way. The only way to consistently keep farming them is to do the treasure hunt minigame, which actually gives even more gems this week, because about every 20 turns this week, it gives you an extra gem worth of resources, because this week's event objective is to do treasure hunt. So you get even more gems than normal. But treasure hunt's basically the only other real way on a given week to consistently gain a lot of gems. And to gain even more of them, you can convert all the gold that you get from these and go throw them all into gold keys. Because gold keys also have a chance of dropping you gems, among a few other resources. It's only about 1 every, I think, 30-ish thousand that you put into it, as far as 30,000 gold to about 1 gem. But still, you would be able to accumulate gems that way as well. And we're probably going to be getting quite a few of them when we go open up all of the keys for the new kingdom. It's coming out on the 26th. We'll go move that over. What else do we have to move around? Move that. We have a drop, kind of. Move that. Board's getting a bit congested. Move that down. I'm not really playing this map out too seriously. But we'll see what we can do with it. Oh, we can get a red chest. Oh, let's see if we can get a vault now. I'm just kidding. There's no way we're going to get a vault this time around. I haven't been trying enough on this time to get a vault. Yep, and that didn't help much. Okay, we'll move that down. Move that up. Take this one over. Oh, we could take the extra turn right there. Kind of a waste, though. Do we go for it? I think the answer is yes. And there's 1 red chest. I think we can get another one next to it as well, but that will be the end of it. There's no way we're going to get the vault all the way. That is not going to happen. Let's see. Oh, it could come close. Oh, I'd have to do something about that bronze coin. There's a really annoying bronze coin there. Nice, nice. What else we have to move around? I need another bag down here. The fact that there's not another one is blocking us like crazy. Oh, we're almost out of turns. No, it ruined my extra turn. I could have preserved my turn and gotten another extra one. Okay, I think we're done now. It's over. It's over. It's over. Oh well. But yeah, treasure hunt gives an okay amount of gems. It's not anything too high up there. Like right there, I think we only got 1 out of all of that. Maybe 2. Let me see. Yeah, we only got 1 gem out of all of that. But you can also throw it into gold keys. And also, of course, doing the event objectives every single week normally is a pretty good way of getting gems. Because anytime that there's a gem-related key, or even just gems themselves, you would get quite a bit. There's actually 150 worth of gems this week. 100 off of actual gems, and 5 off of 5 gem keys, which are generally considered to be worth about 10 gems each. Sometimes more towards 9, because if you're getting them in bulk, they're slightly cheaper. But, yeah, you can get all that this week just from playing Treasure Hunt a bunch, and Treasure Hunt, of course, also gives a bunch of gems. And then the only other way is really just spending gold keys, which gives a okay amount. I don't want to open too much, but hopefully we'll get some gems for just 50. And there we go, exactly. So, whoa, that is not normal, but that's actually quite a bit above average. But as you can see, from opening 50 gem keys, or 50 gold keys, which costs 15,000 gold to do, we actually got ourselves 6 gems, so that's way above average. Normally you can expect to get only 1 gem every 100 keys you do. Getting 6 in 50 is actually really uncommon, but there we go. That's one way to get gems. Basically just converting all of your gold into that, if you're not putting into the guild. Let's see. Can you make a video on the top 10 best legends in a video? Yes. Oh, did I not continue that? Oh, yes. That was something I meant to continue during the break, but then I didn't pre-record any of them, nor record it while I was there. But then I didn't continue it when I got back. But yes, thank you for reminding me. That was some other thing I needed to go continue. I don't know if we're going to be doing Legends next. I think we're just going to move up the rarities. We did a video for commons, and a lot of people seem to like it. So basically, I think what we're going to be doing is moving up all of the rarities until we reach Mythic. So the next one will be the top 10 rares, then the top 10 ultra rares, then top 10 epics, then top 10 legends, and then top 10 mythics. I have done a top 10 legends video before, as you may have seen, but obviously it is very dated by then. I think the top 10 legends video I did is over a year old at this point. So obviously it is quite excessively dated at this point. But yes, we will definitely be covering that in the future. That is for sure. Anyways, guys, I am going to be heading out for now. Also, hello, Headless. Welcome. I am going to be heading out for now. If none of you have claimed the code, here is the other one that was posted. I'm not sure if it's still active, but definitely make sure to double check. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. We will be starting our stream a little bit later on this Thursday because the Q&A stream of the devs will be going. And hopefully we'll have some nice answers about 3.3 and a couple other things to go and share. So I'll make sure to do that at the beginning of Thursday's video. Other than that, I don't believe we're getting anything this Friday. Maybe Shocktopus. It's technically in the game, but it's not actually obtainable. They added the thingy, but it's currently impossible to get him by any means, which is weird. But yeah, if you go and search him, he's actually right here. But he's not in a drop hole, so don't try opening for him. But yeah, the Shocktopus is right here. Destroy 8 gems of a chosen color, deal true damage to each enemy of that color, and it has 2 times Submerge, Waterlink, and Armored. And yeah, it's currently not actually obtainable, so don't try getting it. But I believe it might be coming this Friday. Who knows? I'm not sure if the spoiler threads have actually updated, nor if the devs even have an official time at this point. Let's see. Nope, the current spoiler thread still says it is today, which obviously it is not. But, yeah, I have no clue exactly when he's coming. Salty might have said on this stream. I'm not sure if anyone happened to have caught that. I'll go rewatch it and just skim through and double check it. Oh, Salty said in 2 weeks? You've got to be kidding me. Well, scratch that. Shocktopus is 2 weeks away. That's later than the next kingdom. Oh, well. But yeah, just never mind. Scratch that. Shocktopus is not coming anytime soon. But anyways, guys, the new kingdom is, though, not this Friday, but the following Friday. Should be new kingdom, which is January 26th. So, quite a few really nice troops coming in that, and we'll be going over all of them when they do. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.